I just had another revelation about these the Second Amendment hypocrisy. All right, this one interview I was watching this morning, uh, with the RAS leader, and the CNN, Anderson Cooper wasn't out there. I'm saying, one of his ground people, fledglings, was out in Chaz, had shown how, air quotes, how peaceful it is. And it's the leader, and uh, he has a Desert Eagle, right, 50 caliber. That's symbolic. That's, and before you some no, I'm gonna just say it and let them. I ain't even gonna say what I think they're gonna say in response. But anyway, you know, they're being sarcastic, right? Trust me, this dude is definitely. I mean, I knew he was, but what I'm saying is, they're literally, because supposedly he was a little local celebrity around there, probably before all this. But you know, uh, and he's the guy's interviewing. He says I have 50 people in my inbox, death threats rather. All right, last week, one of them dudes, the black dude, I think he's a lawyer, but anyway, he's a pro Second Amendment, right? He's he is he Joe Rogan did an interview with the idiot Lonzo Bowden. What is he, a basketball player? And he thought he was so clever. First of all, he called a magazine clips. So if you need a 50-round clip, there's no reason for you to have a 50-round clip. If you need a 50-round clip, I got a joke. That means what? Maybe it's you. If you got 50 people that want to kill you. And so any people who they're first of all idiots, called a magazine, not a clip. You listen to too many rap musics and put in the clip. You know, not only that, like anybody with common sense, you don't know what that person has or how many assailants. Whatever. Whatever. You don't know how many. You ain't got time to reload another magazine. Before you can stop the threat. And so it's like these idiots are literally the mentally deranged people who think people are hunting them down. It's like they're really afraid that their people are just gonna start shooting at. And like most people know, like I said, most of us who grew up in cities and states, you never really. The only times gunplay came in was from other black dudes, not from any other people. Or black people who carried guns. You never seen them. You went your whole life. To this day, you hardly see guns. You know they got them. You know. You just know that. But see, these are the people that got chips on their shoulder. They want to steal. They want to finesse you. They know. And not only that, they're the ones who get mad when they can't finesse you. Not just because you got mad, like a person rightfully should. When that's a natural reaction. You realize someone's trying to con you. I ain't even talking about steal out of stores. Just a person is trying to con you. Whatever. Personally. So they get mad when you just peacefully, I'm using air quotes since they like using the word peacefully all of a sudden in the last 3 weeks. You peacefully walk away from the finessing because you instantly recognize the finessing. I'm doing air quotes. You instantly recognize the finessing, the conning, and they get mad. Remember, it's literally like one of them people who trying to beg for $1 and you don't have it. You might not even have change. You just don't even have change, especially nowadays. You don't even carry money, and you just leave. Because you realize this is a finessing. As they like to say, they get mad that you didn't let them finesse you. They literally get mad at you. All right, so that's where they don't want people to have guns because they want to get tough sometimes because you just walked away. They might try to sneak you, sucker punch you, something like that, because you recognize the finessing. They ask you for it. That was an old one. Only niggas from New York used to do this shit back in the 80s. Hey, you got the time? And they ask you for your time. Soon as you reveal you got a watch, boop, they bust you in the head. There's some shit like that. You realize, or nowadays, can I use your phone? No. You know, or I remember one time I let somebody use the phone. I knew it was a gang stalker. I didn't know what gang stalking was at the time, the exact program, but this was like literally maybe 2 years. It was 2014 before I found it. But I knew it was something. This homeless girl walk up. I could tell she homeless. The end point was, she said, "Can I use your phone?" I said, "Okay, no problem." And because by then I knew it had something to do with, why didn't everybody have a smartphone? Da 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 da. And I go into, first of all, how they're hypocrites about smartphones. They didn't like them first, and especially with the Androids, even the Apple. Before that, they did the older ones, even professionals. Like you see that nurse. I bet back then she probably didn't get a smartphone in 2014. Some reason their leaders allowed them to get one. Before that, like superstition, the same thing. They're so scared of big, large capacity magazines. They're superstitious. Some reason they went crazy in 2016, like Trump was gonna oppress them. Even the white liberals, all of them, he's gonna oppress us. He's gonna oppress us. And it's not just the corruption and the money they were stealing. You saw how crazy they were going. We have to get rid of them. We have to. They're crazy. That's what you're like. What does that have to do with smartphones? I'm telling you, I couldn't in 2008 when the first one came, Android. I couldn't convince them, and it wasn't because of the money. I showed them how you didn't have to pay that much. It's $45 a month. You can't afford $45 a month. At the time I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe even if you got that many kids, bro, you're trying to be responsible. It's like they tried and it was just part of the gang stalking. They just were trying everything. They just didn't want me to have one. And I'm like, and really, I wanted them to have one because I didn't want to be the only one with one. And I knew these niggas had money. I'm like, you can get one. Okay, I understand you don't want to do your business, air quotes, over the Nextel. It is not Nextel. I'm just saying, obviously, yeah, you don't want to incriminate yourself. Don't do your business. Get it. You still keep your little throwaway phone. I'm like, I just wanted to have people to talk, whatever. This was 2008. And they would not buy them. The people with professional jobs, they wouldn't buy them. Nurses, been nurses for years, decades, they would not buy them. Whatever. It was like some kind of, and especially the 2020 shit is something like they were like, oh, see now when the power goes out, these people ain't gonna be able to survive because they so used to their phones and just crazy, whatever. It wasn't just that. It's literally like they would not buy them. But now all of a sudden they just all into it. They just, by 2020 they all in the smartphones and they got the earbuds and everything. I'm telling you, 2008, these superstitious motherfuckers would not touch a smartphone. And it's not just because they were spying and the police was spying and none of that. Had nothing to, even the street dudes had nothing to do. That's why I was so confused. I started to realize this wasn't about stunting on people. This wasn't about the police, being stupid and sending text messages and whatever over, about how much whatever you're doing or doing business, meet me at the corner, da da da. Had nothing to do with that. I could feel it. It was like something weird, like they were scared. The same thing. It's the same type of thing. So anyway, back to Alonzo Bowden. And so, and the little dude, when they're doing you can see he's being sarcastic. I don't even think that bitch might even have any rounds in that gun he's carrying, in that 50, that Desert Eagle, that weapon. You know what I'm saying? They're being sarcastic because they still don't want us to have weapons. You're like, well, why is he being? Because he said their key. Some reason they think that because they don't like large capacity magazines, they want to ban the whole thing. But they think they're going to be hunted by white people. For some reason, they're so afraid of white people. They're going to be hunted by white people. I don't know if they have nightmares or they think, they're just going to be hunted by white people. And so I'm like, I promise you, it just clicked. That's why he said, I have 50 people. Look, there go another one. That's why he keep coming back out. that little house nigga right there. Scary ass, scared of white folks nigga right there. Oh, white folks, they gonna hunt us down. They hunting us. So anyway, Anyway, they thought that joke was so clever. If you got 50, maybe it's just you. Alonzo Ball. No, it's not. Just like I said, it has nothing to do with that. We ain't even talking about. See, that's the thing. This is how they keep telling on themselves. They're the ones who can't get along with people. It has nothing to do with people that want to kill. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about somebody kicking in your door. Anything. Somebody trying to rob you. That doesn't mean that they want to kill. They want what you got. I mean, that comment was stupid. And see, that's why they're trying to be sorry. Look, they're all coming out. Look at all the roaches and rats running out right now. They're being sarcastic. See, they're the one that shows their mentality. Nobody gun owner responsible is like, I have 50 people I'm arguing. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't. People even have a saying. The Second Amendment makes everybody polite. You live in a city with open. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's nice, but everybody was nice in the first place down here. Nobody said anything about people want to kill me. That's why I need this clip. No, we're talking about. I have nice things. I work hard. I don't want to get robbed. I don't want to work all week, pay my mortgage, this and that, and pay and buy nice things to put in my house. So I'm paying my mortgage on that one day I own pretty soon, and buy TVs and all this nice stuff, and have somebody come rob my shit. And even if I do have a gun, I run out of ammunition, run out of rounds, because I have a small capacity clip, and it's 5 of them, because it's a home invasion, and they came with 5. Nobody said anything about people who want the kid. It's like they're so stupid. So they got this little stupid motherfucker doing this interview. I have 50 people in my inbox who sent me death threats. Nobody sent this stupid motherfucker death threats. I guarantee it. If you investigate that shit, I guarantee it. Nobody sent it. They're being sarcastic with about I promise you, it's like I really can't explain it like that, but trust me. It has to do with these stupid motherfuckers there, and it's like they don't even understand it. Like I said, each time they tell on themselves their agenda. They're too stupid to realize that's not what we're talking about. Like I said, Alonzo Bowden. Oh, you got 50. Nobody has 50. We don't piss people off. That's the problem. That's how like I said, that's why I went and got help years ago, decades ago. Like, wait a minute, I don't have enemies. That's the thing. I'm not even bragging like I'm just such a likable person. I'm like, people, and then all the strangers, I'm like, how do you think I got all this stuff? People tell me stuff. People, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to walk into a place. White people, that's another, all of everybody. And then all of a sudden people are just being mean. I'm like, and it didn't make me cry. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, why is this happening? I'm like, and then literally, that's what I'm saying. Again, the same thing. Because I'm not your stupid ass. Well, damn, maybe it is me. Okay, let me go get some help. I'm not even going to the VA for this, but hey, I know that I can. All right, so now I'll start going for this. And I'm trying to, okay, take these pills. Nope, not working. It still seems that I'm still having it. And it wasn't thoughts, people were. These stupid motherfuckers were walking around, following me, going through my stuff, knowing what I'm doing, knowing where I'm going to be at, follow me in the car, follow me if I'm riding the bus, follow me if I'm walking, follow me at the jobs when I'm trying to get jobs, harassing me, trying to run me. And so, but now they're mad. With me, at least, they're mad. And now they got their little youngsters. Oh, we want free money. And you're not going to get free money. We don't have enemies, that people that want to kill us. And like I said, every time we get an argument, everybody, even your own people, that's why they don't want us to talk. Even their own people agree with me. And it happens every single time. And it's not hard. It's not a brag. And most of the time, like I said, even when I'm mad, you're not even thinking, I got to get these people on my side. You're just used to the debate process. Even if it's the police or whatever, it's an accident. Like I said, that last accident, they ran into me 2 months ago, or however many months, 3 months. I already know. And I didn't have to, I didn't have to calm down and let me think of it. No, I just told it literally the way I made a video. I explained exactly what happened, and I already know that. You should know that. And even though the little girl was on the 16, again, I was 16 once, and we were driving cars when we were 16. And like I said, our friends, we would critique each other. Hey man, what the fuck you doing? Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Look at this idiot. You got your nose all, you know what I'm saying? If you're coming out of a McDonald's parking lot, man, why you got your nose just like an old, we sound like old men. Get your nose out. Somebody gonna come and knock your nose off because you done pulled too far while you waiting to make your right turn or left turn out of the parking lot. You done pulled into traffic. No, man, back up. You might as well go all the way now. You can't stop. Why you gonna stop half? You got half your car out. Just anything. You critique, you can't turn. You see he's coming. Wait for him to wait, man, wait. You know what I'm saying? You'll get mad at your friend. Yeah, motherfucker, wait, stop. Just stop. Some of we'd even make jokes. Man, fuck this shit. Let me out. You can't drive. I'm getting out. So I'm saying, see, that's what I'm saying. So I don't want to hear the excuse. They're young. They're too. No, when I was young, like I said, nigga be like, man, fuck this. Stop the car. Let me out. This nigga finna get us killed, or either we all he finna get us pulled over. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck that shit. Let me out this bitch now. You ain't even gotta take me home. I'll get home. Don't worry about it. Just let me out this motherfucker. See what I'm saying? They got a bunch of grown ass crybabies. 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 6'3", big grown ass, 200-pound niggas, muscle bound crybabies. And it ain't even they're the most dangerous kind. No, they're big old crybabies. They get angry and want to fight out of anger. And that's what I'm saying. They don't even realize like nobody said anything about we're worried about 50 people coming to kill us. No, we're worried about somebody coming to steal my shit. You know what I'm saying? Break into my house. And that old adage, well, usually the guns, that was back in the day before people, are getting proficient. That's what y'all scared of. People going to the range, people watching these videos, people training, people buying holsters where they won't snag their pistol when they draw, people practicing that. You know what I'm saying? Practicing all of this type of thing. And so, no, they're not likely to get killed with their own gun. They used to say that back in the 80s. Oh, you probably more than likely you're going to get killed with your own gun by the thieves. No, not anymore. Everybody say all those old stupid sayings you try to use. Everybody's like, nope, nope. I've been taking classes. Nope. It's still, nobody's saying it can't happen, but it's going to be less likely. And most people, like I said, smart criminals, they already know. They need to find somebody else or find another way to make money or get a fucking job. It's the end of it. It's like, it's no choice. I can't. Everybody's packing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's packing and nobody has any sympathy because you're poor or you grew up a certain way. Hell, it's too many people that grew up the same way you did. It's too many people that had 12 brothers and sisters with a single mom and they didn't start robbing and stealing. So they're not going to hear that story. They're not going to hear that sob story. It's too many people, they was born addicted to crack. It's too many 30-year-olds who was born, but I was born, my mother was on crack. They're not going to hear that story about oppression. You just want to rob and steal. You just don't want to do right. Plain and simple. Ain't nobody hearing your fucking sob story, you little punk ass bitch.